If your betta fish suddenly stops eating, hides all the time, or stays at the bottom, something is wrong. And here's the scary part. By the time most people notice the problem, the fish is already in serious danger. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to identify, treat, and fix the most common betta fish diseases before it's too late. Intro. Most betta fish don't get sick randomly. Disease is usually the result of stress, poor water conditions, or long-term neglect. The good news is this. If you understand the cause and act quickly, most problems can be reversed. But if you guess blindly or wait too long, recovery becomes much harder. So the first step is understanding what your fish is trying to tell you. Section 1, Early Warning Signs. Before a betta becomes seriously sick, it shows small warning signs. These signs are often ignored. Look for reduced activity, loss of appetite, faded color, clamped fins, hiding more than usual. These are not random behaviors. They are early indicators of stress or illness. If you catch the problem at this stage, recovery is much easier. Section 2, The Real Root Cause, Not What You Think. Most beginners think disease comes from bacteria or parasites. But in reality, the root cause is usually poor water quality, temperature instability, stress. A healthy betta in a stable environment rarely gets sick. So before treating anything, you must fix the environment first. Section 3, Check water conditions immediately. When your betta is sick, your first step should never be medication. It should be checking water conditions. Ask yourself, is the water clean? Has the tank been cycled? Is the temperature stable? Have you done regular water changes? If the answer to any of these is no, that is likely the real problem. Fixing water conditions alone can often improve your fish within days. Section 4, Most Common Betta Diseases. Let's go through the most common issues. Fin rot. Symptoms: frayed or torn fins, black or white edges, gradual fin loss. Cause: dirty water, bacterial infection. Treatment: improve water quality, perform regular water changes, use mild antibacterial treatment if needed. Itch, white spot disease. Symptoms: small white dots on body and fins, rubbing against objects, rapid breathing. Cause: parasites, often triggered by stress. Treatment: increase temperature gradually, use anti-parasitic medication, maintain clean water. Swim bladder disorder. Symptoms: floating uncontrollably, sinking to bottom, difficulty swimming. Cause: overfeeding, digestive issues. Treatment: stop feeding for 24 to 48 hours. Feed smaller portions. Use easily digestible food. Section 5, Quarantine Tank, Advanced Method. Experienced keepers often use a quarantine tank. This is a separate, simple tank used to treat sick fish. Why this matters? Prevents spreading disease. Allows focused treatment. Reduces stress from main tank. A quarantine setup does not need to be complex. A small tank, heater, and clean water are enough. Section 6, Medication, When and How to Use It. Medication should not be your first reaction. It should be your last step after fixing the environment. Overusing medication can stress your fish, damage beneficial bacteria, create new problems. Only use medication when symptoms are clearly identified, water conditions are stable, the fish is not improving naturally. Section 7, The Biggest Mistakes During Treatment. This is where many people fail. Common mistakes include using too many medications at once, changing water too drastically, panicking and overreacting. Ignoring root causes. Treatment should be controlled, calm, and consistent. Sudden changes often make things worse. Section 8, Recovery Phase. Even after symptoms disappear, your beta is not fully recovered. The recovery phase is critical. During this time, maintain perfect water conditions. Feed lightly. Avoid stress. Observe behavior closely. Recovery can take days or even weeks. Patience is essential. Section 9, Prevention, the most important step. The best way to treat disease is to prevent it. A healthy system includes stable temperature, clean water, proper feeding, low stress environment. If these are maintained, disease becomes rare. Section 10, How experts handle sick fish. Experts don't panic. They follow a process. Observe. Identify. Fix environment. Treat if necessary. Monitor recovery. This method is calm, logical, and effective. Section 11, How stress silently destroys betta fish. One of the most dangerous things about stress is that it is often invisible at first. A betta fish can appear normal while its immune system is slowly weakening in the background. This is why many fish suddenly become sick even though nothing obvious changed recently. The damage was building over time. Stress affects almost every part of a betta's body. Immune system function, digestion, energy levels, healing ability, behavior. A stressed betta is far more vulnerable to parasites, bacterial infections, and fungal outbreaks. Common hidden stress sources include strong filter current, constant light exposure, poor water quality, sudden temperature swings, overcrowded tanks, frequent tapping on the glass, loud environments. Even repeated small stress events can slowly weaken your fish over weeks or months. This is why expert fish keepers focus heavily on stress prevention rather than simply reacting to disease later. The healthier and calmer the environment, the stronger the fish becomes naturally. Section 12, When recovery fails, understanding end-stage conditions. One of the hardest realities in fish keeping is understanding that not every fish can be saved. Sometimes the disease has already progressed too far before symptoms become obvious. This is especially common when fish remain in poor conditions for long periods. At advanced stages, you may notice extreme lethargy, heavy breathing, severe fin deterioration, inability to swim properly, loss of balance, complete refusal to eat. At this point, treatment becomes much more difficult because the fish is no longer fighting from a position of strength. This is why early detection matters so much. Experienced keepers learn to notice small behavioral changes long before serious symptoms appear. But even in severe cases, your goal should remain the same. Reduce suffering. Maintain stable conditions. Avoid unnecessary stress. Do not constantly move the fish, over-medicate, or make sudden environmental changes out of panic. Sometimes calm, stable care provides the best possible chance of recovery. And even if recovery does not happen, understanding what went wrong helps prevent the same issue in the future. Every experienced aquarist has lost fish before. The difference is that experienced keepers learn from those losses and improve their systems over time. That is how true expertise is built. Final message. Your betta fish depends entirely on you. It cannot fix its environment. It cannot escape poor conditions. But if you understand the signs and act early, you can save its life. The difference between success and failure is not luck. It is knowledge and timing. Call to action. If this guide helped you understand how to treat and save a sick betta fish, make sure to like the video so more people can learn how to care for their fish properly. Subscribe to the channel for more advanced fish keeping guides and real, practical advice. And if this video helped you save your betta, you can support the channel directly by using the thanks button below. Your support helps me continue creating detailed, high-quality content like this.